Well, okay, guys, we are talking about the finale of The Kings of Napa. First of all, welcome to Commission Reviews. Shout out to the Commission Reviews crew who is always in the building. Want to say I appreciate you guys 100%. Period. So let's just jump right in it. Okay. Of course, she's not doing that great, but she's doing better than the last time that we saw her. She's doing a whole lot better. She's still having the cough. The disease kind of took her down a bit, but it probably was time for her to rest. Sometimes your body lets you know, girl, you need to rest. Her mom was at that point, and I love the fact that her sister Vanessa is actually being there for Melanie, actually being a sister. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes something as tragic as this to get you there. Now let's talk about Miss August, the queen. The queen, yes, just like her dad, taking over the company, taking over everything, battling with her brother Dana, who won the position. But she decided, Daddy put me in this position, I'm going to take it. Battling with her sister, she just found out she was a sister. There was a cousin this whole entire time, going through a lot. In this episode, she really had to push through. I identified so much with her character because in the beginning, she's there. They're trying the new dessert wine. It tastes great. And of course, what the motivation was, Miss Queen was like, look, when I heard that they said that my wine, that wine that Sean and made tastes better than mine, I was like, oh, ace to the now. So she created new dessert wine. In August, they were tasting it. Yvette, they were tasting the wine. Then all of a sudden, August gets the call. Oh, you think you can get rid of me? Call the police on me? She was like, I'm gonna get you and Bridget. She'll know what's going on at this point. So she's frustrated. She's worried. She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know what he or she wants. Is it Bridget? What's going on? And at the end of it, she really doesn't want to be Bridget. She loves Bridget, but the evidence is stacked against her. But I think Bridget's looking at it like, why not trust me, your sister, cousin, whatever, family, trust me. And she didn't do it. She succumbed to her brother's pressure. And that's unfortunate too. So her boyfriend is actually trying to save them both. I mean, to me, he is. I'm not sure if anyone sees it that way, but Kelvin knows. Kelvin knows. Even though August is mad and went off on him about his ex being there, he's like, she's trying to take my child and use everything. And I understand when he's saying the court of law, she can go in there and say, well, he was having an affair because out of spite and could lose custody of their son. So I can understand that. It gets sticky when you go into court with stuff like that. It gets really rough. Then she said, look, if you do it again, you will not get none of this. Here comes a hot scene between August and Kelvin. Woo, hot, 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 baby. Okay. So with everything going on, she asked her sister, she said, please bring my daughter here. So she does come to see her mom. That was hard to watch. She's like, Mom, oh my God. It's a lot. Oh my God, it's a lot. She says, I know my baby. Like any mother, I know my child. She didn't do this. But even the mother questioned her and said, why? How were they able to find this evidence in your house? I get it's a real question. She was like, I don't know. Then the mother Only a mother. She said something's going on. How do they get the keys? So, of course, Vanessa reaches out to August. And she's like, look, see if that key is missing. We're trying to figure out how is Bridget framed because I don't think Bridget did this. Bridget did not believe it. Vanessa did not believe it, and neither did Yvette. And I think that's what got Bridget so upset. Bridget's looking at it. Me and August have been close since we were kids, even before we knew any of this information. And been closed down for whatever. But I don't understand how is it that Vanessa, the one who got so mad at me because of what my dad did, it kicked me out, forgave me, brought me back, or not forgave, but still believed me, but yet you of all people, mm, I can understand the frustration with that. I really can, because it's like, what's the tea? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really good? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's a lot. It is. It's a whole lot. Let's be clear. It is a lot. All right. So from there, they're trying to figure things out. And August is really the one that's about to find everything out. The real tea. So they came to her about these cars because when they was on the phone, Dana, they were trying to figure things out, like go do the drop, we'll figure out if that's Bridget or not, or the person that she's working with will come clean. As they're setting things up, the one that's been investigating it and helping out, he shows some cars that they didn't recognize it on the property. And August saw them. So when August went out, oh, before we get to that, Rose came back. Rose came back talking to the family. I think she really wants Bridget, to be honest. I think she came back just for Dana, and they keep bringing up, we know you stay girls, but in reality, in my opinion, I think she wants Bridget. That's just my opinion about that. And I think that I think at one point in time she was in love with Dana, but I think she's falling out of love. Bridget awoke a part of her that maybe she buried or forgotten or whatever. I don't know. She feels alive when she's with Bridget. You see it. So she tells Dana, I want to be with you. I missed you. I realized that in New York, yada, yada, yada. Dana was like, okay. So she's thinking, I'll go see Bridget, let her know what's going on. Hey, Bridget, I'm back with Dana. I'm sorry. Dana disappointed, a little attitude. Of course, she's in love with her. So I understood the attitude. Maybe the attitude was because in reality, Bridget knows that she wants her and does not want Dana. And she was like, whatever. Because the way it was going, she said, I'm up to, might be getting 20 years in prison right now. I don't have anybody supporting me. No, my family, nobody. So she's talking to Dana about, they want to have another baby, and Dana just kind of brushes off. So she just like, whatever. So she calls the fraternity clinic, like, hey, I want to go ahead and start treatment again to have another baby. I'm sorry, a baby, not another baby. The clinic tells her simply, he never gave any never dropped any of the kids off, let's say that. And she's like, hold up. He came down there. Da, da, da. She said, look, I don't know what to tell you, baby, but nothing happened. So they're getting their hair lined up, which I thought was cute, as a couple. And as they leave, he was like, look, let me order us something to eat. Da, 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 da. And then she said, so what happened to maternity clinic? Fertility clinic, excuse me. It's a maternity. He's like, looking crazy. She's like, you know, why didn't you tell me you didn't do it? Then she's like, wait a minute. Did you get, and I'm going to say fixed. He said, I made a decision 2 years ago. I'm not having any kids. The way he looks at it, like, I don't want this kid to come up like me having to fight for everything. She said, we all go through things. We all have to fight and go through stuff. She said, like, you didn't give me that chance to make that decision. And then the whole time, the bad thing about it, she's been getting treated this whole entire time. Poked and prodded with needles, and she didn't even have to do it. Her husband can't even do anything. And that's cold-blooded. And for what she says, it's been going on for over a year, I think. Come on. That is bad. That is bad. I understand her having a little kiss and having feelings, and that's, but come on, man. That's cold-blooded. She was like, was you ever going to even tell me? So then he was like, well, you about to go run out the bridge, huh? He said, I know you back into girls or something. She was like, you are being, I'm not going to say the word. He's being super insensitive, condescending, making a statement that she's going off with a girl after you just lied to her. Look, I've never been to that type of treatment, but I know it's very invasive. And getting needles stuck in you to get a baby and knowing for a long time that you couldn't even have any kids. That's messed up. Period. So, August goes to her favorite spot to eat. And he, of course, and I'm going to tell you something. Oh, let me say this first. He invites her to eat cake and chill. She was the only one there. And he said it was slow and then had everybody leave, but yet he didn't tell her to leave. But anyway, she was outside and she says, wait a minute. She figures that that's who's been on the property. She starts to figure things out. Wait, hold up. Oh no. He's the one that's making the calls instead of Bridget. You son of a babe. Look at him. Look at his creepy looking face. She was a strong G though, real talk. Having to realize going back inside with this person that you know set up your sister, threaten your family. She's trying to leave, and then he's like, have a seat and all this crap. I was like, you know what? I'm ready. What's up? Of course, he's weak and ties her up. Freaking 1980. So he ties her up like you're on a railroad track or some crap. Like I don't know. Only but to get it, I guess, to make sure she didn't get away. But she was smart because as you can see with her hands over the other, she's already untying her hands. Unfortunately, when she does that, she was smart. She tore up the table. I mean, picked it up. I was like, I feel like you were like a cripple hug. Because I was doing the same thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go, get him. Because he's so annoying. Of course, his piece of crap, he gonna knock her out. I was like, bro, what is God? I was so frustrated. Look at him. And then he's shaking his hand because he's weak like that. Oh my God. So he punches her, knocks her out. But before she does it, she was smart and she had the phone now. She was calling him. She was calling Kelvin. Very smart. She had the phone open. I don't think anybody realized that she was actually gone. A whole mess. I was like, this is ridiculous. I was so frustrated. So, the one thing that I got frustrated about this dude about is because he's sitting there talking to her, right? And he's sitting here talking to her saying, my grandfather got tricked by your dad. He thought that he was just a poor old, brother. When we said brother, I almost wanted to spit in his face. I know that really sounds disgusting, and I'm sorry, but I really wanted to. He said that poor brother, help a brother out situation, and didn't know that he was the head of surgery. Your fault. You're bad. Your grandfather's an idiot. If you didn't get hustled by a smart man, how is that our problem? Because you guys saw him as a poor black man and thought he couldn't have anything. That's a personal problem, I see. So he's mad because generational wealth, they were smart. Because it started so long ago, or whatever, their family's doing great. Their kids are going to do great. And their grandkids are going to do great. That's how you make that money last the generations. And he's mad because he has the restaurant and isn't like them. He wanted to say something else. I can't believe you guys. We all know who them and they and you guys are. No mistake. We get it. It's okay. Because, like she said, we're kings. Okay? So, my favorite part of the show is when I said, you better take your You better get up. You better get up. When she said, this is for my dad, I'm probably not paraphrasing, but I'm telling you, it was like myself. I was thinking, me and my sister, baby, let something happen. We had a family, sorry, a company, whatever, and some dude tried to take it down. I could see myself just. Queen took him down. Okay. Now, everything is getting back. Dana is upset because Rose left him. In fact, she's with Bridget. I mean, I don't know what happened. We can make our guesses. She's sitting there with a glass of champagne. She's telling Bridget, they treated me the same way they treated you. They want to get dirty. Let's go. She pours the champagne glass. Look, I don't know if they about to. Okay, she just done. I get her reason being angry, to be honest. She said nobody checked on her while she was gone, which is not true because her brother did call her. Remember, I told you guys that in the last episode. That's why they showed that. So for her to say nobody family reached out to her, but he did. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Lord have mercy. Let's talk about. Oh, before I get there. So her and Bridget said, look, like I was saying you guys before, Bridget told August, we're going to keep boundaries. She said, I will see you at work and we'll leave it there. She's hurt. It's going to take her a while to get over this. It's going to take her a while. She expected this from Dana, but not from August. Okay. Let's talk about the foolishness. Christian King. What in the earth? I swear if I had a bill. Now you got you. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm here for you, honey. They should pay attention to you, Christian. See there? Now you didn't get yourself caught up in some nanny, and this girl trying to take you down. Now she takes him to the club with some distributors for his drink, and then she get a message. Good job, girl. She's like, "Oh yeah, we gonna get paid. He's stupid, cuz we got him." Ridiculous. I can't. But let me just say, this was an excellent season. I am excited. It's a brand new season. I'm looking forward to season 2. Kamisha Reviews crew. We got through an entire season of The Kings of Napa, and I did not miss a beat. We enjoyed it. It was everything. So this is the end. Kamisha Reviews crew. We got through an entire season of The Kings of Napa, and I did not miss a beat. We enjoyed it. It was everything. So this is the end.